Well, good afternoon. It's your old buddy Interp66, and I'm out here at the pond this afternoon, and I'm going to do a little bit of cleaning up. I'm going to try to do some pump cleaning. The pumps definitely need to be cleaned. As you can see, the outflow from the filters is a little lower than it should be, and like I said on the underwater video the other day, you can see the leaves on the pumps. So I'm going to get the pumps cleaned, and if I feel like it, it depends how I feel, because I really don't feel like being out here right now, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do, and well, I got to do it. So if I feel like it, I'm going to try to clean the filters, the biostep tins, and the pressure filters if I feel like it, and maybe take a couple of the filters offline. There's some cold weather coming. The last day of really nice weather for a while. It's actually like 62, 63 degrees right now. It's beautiful out here. It's nice. 60-some degrees is very uncommon for this time of year. After today, it's supposed to start cooling down. It's going to be in the 40s tomorrow. And then it's supposed to start cooling down. And they're talking about this weekend, maybe another snow situation. They don't know yet. Could be a snowstorm, could be mixed, who knows, they don't know. But anyway, the weather's supposed to turn colder, and I really do need to take maybe a couple of filters offline. I don't know, it depends how I feel. I'm gonna go ahead and try to at least clean the pumps. I also need to clean the pumps on the pump on the goldfish pond as well. If I clean the pump on that and the flow from the pressure filter on that's still low, I might clean the filter on that. But it really probably doesn't need it. I haven't really fed the fish lately since the water temperature's really dropped off. They haven't fed much, so I ain't gonna really worry about that. The main concern is the big pond and the filters. Like I said, I'm going to try definitely to clean the pumps. Definitely need to be done. The big job is trying to get the filters cleaned. Like I said, depends how I feel. It's a job. Well, my helper's going back to college now, and the weather was so rainy and nasty, and on days we could have worked on the filters, it seems like there was always something going on. So, well, it's got to be done before the weather turns cold and nasty again. I could leave them running just like I did during that snowstorm, which made me feel real uncomfortable. And it wasn't that cold during that snowstorm. And it's not supposed to really be that cold, but we got some nights coming down in the 20s and such, and I'd feel more comfortable if I took a couple of the filters offline this time of year. Don't really need all that filtration. So I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to go, I wish I could set this camera up and let it run while I was cleaning, but I can't. So I'm gonna go step by step. I've got some older videos of me doing some pond cleaning. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the pumps up, and I'm gonna show you the pumps after I pull them up. What I'll do is pull them up first, leave them running. Therefore, as I'm pulling them up, you'll see all the leaves and stuff. Because if you turn off the pumps underwater, all the leaves and junk will fall off of them, and I want to bring up as much of the junk as I can. So I'll leave the pumps running, pull them up real fast once I get them up, and then I'll pull the pumps off, turn the pumps off. Alright, well, I'll get back with you after I pull the pumps off. Alright, I'm back. Pulled the pumps up. As you can see, look at that. Oh yes, what a mess. We've got leaves, muck, some old dead minnows. What a mess. It's amazing how good these pumps are to run like that. Alright, this is the pump for that pressure filter. Alright, let's come along. And check this one out. That's for this one. Look at all that mess. It's amazing. Oh, that's a big dead man. But you can see the mess. And that's for that one. That's the mess that they pull up. They do quite well. They're tough pumps. That's why I use them. Alright, well, I'm going to get to cleaning them and then we'll go from there. Alright, catch you in a few. Alright, I'm back. I've got all 3 of the pumps cleaned. That's done. I'm done over there. Alright, well, I still feel like it. I'm going to clean this BioSteps 10. I may take it down for the winter. Since I'm going to clean it anyway, I may do that. We'll see how I feel after I clean it. And since I'm going to clean it, like I said, I may go and take it down. I haven't decided yet. After I clean that, depends how I feel after that, we'll go from there. But at least I did get the pumps clean. I feel good about that. So, and before I finish, I will clean that pump on the goldfish pond. I will get that before I'm finished. So at least the pumps are done. I will clean that BioSteps 10, and I'm going to try to get some leaves out of the pond. Oh, on a lighter note, when I was pulling up that hose on that pump over there, on the bigger brim, they must be ready to eat because he went after my fingers. I thought that was hilarious. So they're ready to eat. I'm going to have to get some minnows next couple of days. Either to get some more worms. I think they're kind of liking the worms right now, but I'll get some minnows too. Of course, after today, like I said, the weather's supposed to turn cold and getting colder as the week goes on. So we'll play it by ear. But yeah, they're really on today. And all the minnows that I did see in the pond earlier during the week. Oh, I do see a couple minnows left in there. Huh, I figured they were all gone. No, there's a few minnows left in there. I doubt if you can see them because of the glare of the pond, but with polarized sunglasses, I do see them. I would love to get a polarized lens for this camera, which is basically my iPhone. That way you could see what I see. Maybe in time I'll get something like that. You know, I keep it low budget. I mostly video on my old iPhone, and my underwater shots are my Akaso Brave 4. I would like to upgrade to better video equipment, but that comes with time and money. So we'll go from there. We usually got. It ain't easy being the poor man's pond guy. But it's coming along. Alright, enough jibber jabbering. I gotta go ahead and clean that BioSteps 10, and we'll get back with you from there. Oh, and by the way, just to let you know real quick how I clean them. I've got other videos on how I do it, but just to show you how I do it. Now, during the summer, on one of my other videos, I made an adjustment on how on the filter material in here. For one thing, I was having some trouble with water overflowing. It was coming in so strong. So I put this in there, which caught a lot of stuff. Wow, it sure did. It worked. I took out a lot of the coarser material and put more finer filter material. But what I'm going to do is very basic on these, very simple to clean. I'll take this out, take water hose, rinse it out, both sides real good, and it's done. I'll show you one when I'm finished. I wish I had somebody to hold the camera and video for me as I work, but I don't, so I'll show you when I'm done. Back shortly. Alright, I'm back. I've cleaned all the filter material in the first BioSteps 10. Everything is looking great, all the way from the fine material to the coarse material. And just to let you know, during the summer, I don't know if you remember, I actually took some screen material and put in there, and it did a great job. It caught a lot of muck. I cleaned it up real well so I can reuse it again in the spring or when I put it back online. It did a great job. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean out the filter box. You can see it didn't do bad after I drained it. It had a nice bacterial colony going, it looks like. The filter, I mean, it did its job. It did a great job. Really impressed. I'm going to go ahead and clean the box up. And I'm going to go ahead and remove the pump hose and all that. And I'm going to go ahead and take it offline. Well, I've still got a little bit of energy. I'm going to go ahead and clean this BioSteps 10 as well. I think what I'm going to do, because I don't think I've got enough energy to clean this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the pressure filter online. I thought that would be one of the pumps the filters I was going to take offline and leave a BioSteps 10. But I think for right now, I'm going to leave this pressure filter online and take the two BioSteps 10s off. And next warm spell we have, I might go ahead and clean it, see what it looks like on the inside. Just don't think I got enough energy in me today to do it. So there you go. Plus it's a good filter. I've had it a while. Does great work. If I need more filtration, I can always put one of the BioSteps 10s back online. You know, it depends on the weather. Like I said, we got a cold spell coming, and we are heading into the coldest part of the winter coming up. And we might have a snowstorm this weekend, don't know yet. It's too far. Today's just Tuesday. I may not post this video today, I probably won't. But today is Tuesday, the 8th of January. I'll probably post this video in a day or two. The storm's a ways off yet, but you know, they just don't know what it's going to do. And I was really lucky last time we had that snowstorm that all the three filters were going. Of course, the water got really cold. I was lucky the filters didn't freeze. Of course, the air temperature wasn't really cold. Now, what would have happened if the water temperature, the air temperature would have got down around 10-15 degrees? Could have been a different story. And we can definitely get those kind of air temperatures around here, so I don't want to take a chance. So it's a lot easier just to take that offline real quick and take that pressure filter offline on the goldfish pond than it is to try to take all three of these offline real quick. And just to let you know, you really want to clean these filters when you take them offline. That's why I went on and cleaned this BioSteps 10 and going to clean that one too as I take them offline. You don't want to take them offline dirty unless it's an emergency, and then you want to clean them as soon as you can. Take them offline dirty is the worst thing you can do, especially if you don't clean them immediately or as soon as you can. The filter material will get all cruddy, and then come springtime when you want to put them back online, oh, it's nasty, and 9 times out of 10 your filter material is ruined. Then it's time for new filter material. So you definitely want to clean them up, so come springtime, or when I want to put this BioSteps 10 back online, all the filter material is good and clean. As you can see, she's ready to go. Makes things a lot easier. A clean filter is a happy filter. There you go. So I'm gonna go ahead, finish cleaning that filter box. First, I'm gonna take another break and drink a drink, try to keep my energy up, because I am tired. I tell you what, March can't get here soon enough to find out about my liver, because I'm gonna tell you what, it takes all I got. Anyway, I'm gonna take another break, finish cleaning this BioSteps 10 up, and start on the next one, and go from there. All right, be back with you in a little bit. All Me and Wesson are back. He's been my helper. Look, say hi, Wesson. Oh, he's being camera shy. Say hi, Wesson. Nope. He don't get too much out of him. He don't like being on camera. He's a little shy. Oh, there he is. Saying hi. Okay. Well, we got the second Steps 10 cleaned. I'm just letting the filter material dry a little bit and letting the filter box dry out a little bit. All right, while that dries, I'm gonna take my net and I'm gonna go in here and get some of these leaves out of here. After I do that, I'm gonna be due for another break. I'm gonna tell you, I'm tired, but we're getting it. We're getting it there. I'm gonna get the pressure filter up and running. I'm gonna take that pump. I'm gonna try to put it in the shallow end, get it out of the deep. That way the water at the deep end will kind of settle. That'll be their warm spot, which it should be this time of year. That's where they're mostly settling anyway. If you notice my underwater videos, they're liking the deep end for the most part. So I'm gonna try to bring that pump as far this way as I can and get it going. And then hopefully the last thing I'll have to do is clean the goldfish pond, clean the pump in that. I'm not gonna clean the filter today. I was planning on it, but no, it ain't gonna happen. And I'm not gonna be able to clean the pressure filter today either. It's not gonna happen. Not enough energy left. So what I'm gonna do now is take a break and then do some more work on the pond, and I'll be back with you soon. All right, I'm back. I've got the pump cleaned on the goldfish pond, and it's up and running, and it's doing real well. Good flow. Everything is doing just great. I've got the pressure filter up and running, and I've got the pump on the other side over there, as far over there as I could get it. Still in deep water. I'd like to have it a little shallower, but it's as far over as I could get it. So, still a little deeper than I like it, but you can't have everything you want. At least it's going. Well, we're kind of in full tilt winter mode now. I got as many leaves as I could get for now out of it. So the water's a little stirred up now. Good flow out of it. So that tells me the filter itself, still good. Probably a little dirty, but that's all right. Good bacteria in there. And a good bacteria inside the filter, that's a good thing to have. If we do have a really cold stretch coming, I can take it offline quickly and then clean it as time permits. But it doesn't look like we're having a really cold spell coming, but we do. Well, it is kind of questionable about this weekend, so we'll keep our eyes open. All I've got to do now is put up the Steps 10 and get it put away. So, and I'm tired, so I'm getting ready to call it a day. I'm keeping an eye on things to make sure we have any leaks. And where we would have leaks would be right there, and that's a trouble. Everybody that keeps up with my videos would know that I do have a lot of leaks lately. I don't know why, but a lot of leaks. So I'm keeping an eye on it for a few minutes. I may take me a break, drink me another drink, and see what happens. But looks like it's turning into a lovely evening. Probably the last warm evening we're going to have for a while. Look at that, good flow coming out of there. And the pond's still having good aeration, good filtration. Oh, that's Emily's boss. She's getting ready to get off the bus here in a second. So, and of course she's getting off the bus and I'm wrapping up. But that's all right. I got done what I needed to get done. But I'm real pleased what I did get done. The Body Steps 10s are such easy filters to work with. And I was really surprised how clean they were when I took them down. I wish I could have showed you more. I feel kind of bad. I've got lots of footage with very little content. I wish I could have showed you more of me cleaning them and things like that, but I couldn't do it by myself. If I had a better video setup with nice cameras and all that, I could have set it up on a tripod, which I do have a nice tripod. But if I had a nice video setup, I could have really showed you step by step the cleaning process and everything else. But I do not have the nice equipment that I'd love to have. Maybe in time I will have the nice equipment. Maybe in time my channel will get monetized in the future, and I'll get some nice equipment and things like that. Oh, Wesson is hearing Emily. So it's about time for her. She's probably coming around to the house right now. She ain't already here. So with that, I'm going to call it a day. And I want to thank you very much for watching this video and all my videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you that stuck around and stayed subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Well, have a wonderful evening, and thank you very much for watching.